What's up, Reef Fanatics? Welcome to a special Thanksgiving podcast episode here on the Coral Reef Talk. Happy Thanksgiving, Levi.
Happy Thanksgiving. So today we're going to be talking about Thanksgiving and what we're thankful for, as well as chatting a little bit about some Black Friday deals and Black Friday ideas we have for you guys.
Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays. I mean, who doesn't like Thanksgiving, right? All the food that you get to eat. What do you do for Thanksgiving? What plans do you have this year?
This year we're going to go see Elizabeth's grandma and have Thanksgiving dinner and with them and spend some time with them. So
very cool. Yeah, we are headed over to the uncle's house, and he's setting up, preparing a lot of food. Bunch of family coming over, and I mean, around Thanksgiving time, you're either a huge fan of Thanksgiving or you like Thanksgiving because the day after is Black Friday. So, and then you eat up all those deals. I mean, and eat up all the food. But what are some things that you are thankful for this year?
Thankful for, let's see, my family. Thankful for my wife. Thankful for God. I'm thankful for my job that I have. I'm blessed to have the job that I have. And I mean, I'm thankful for this hobby. This hobby has brought a lot of good things to me. And I mean, it's just I'm just thankful for life in general, just being able to live and do what I do and be happy. So I'm just thankful for all those things.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, where could we be without family? I'm definitely thankful for my wife, my beautiful kids, and for God just doing what he does, just blessing this whole thing. Yeah. And my wife is just super supportive of me with the hobby, and I mean, just letting me bring a 125-gallon Reef Aquarium into the house, but just super thankful for family and friends, and super thankful for all of you Reef Fanatics that watch the show here on the Coral Reef Talk and listen and watch the podcast each and every single week. Thankful for you, Levi, for jumping in and doing this podcast with me. It's a lot of fun, the conversations that we get to have, and just super thankful for all of that. So today we're going to play a special Thanksgiving game, and I pretty much prepared you a special game, Levi.
Boy.
And I didn't really give you much prep beforehand, did I, going into this?
No,
none at all. So it should be a lot of fun. So is this a Thanksgiving meal or is it a reef aquarium? So the way the game works is it's going to start off as a blurred out photo, and then it's going to slowly reveal the answer. And it's your job to guess what it is before you completely see the picture.
Okay.
So you're going to guess, is it a Thanksgiving meal, or is it a reef aquarium, or just corals in general?
All right.
So the first one starts without warning. All the next one, you get a 3, 2, 1 countdown before the next image. But here we go. Are you ready?
Yes.
Oh, well, that didn't work out right. Let's rewind it. So this is going to be your sample one. Since it already revealed, this is what it should look like. It will blur out and reveal picture.
Okay.
All right. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Are you ready?
Yes. Food. Oh my goodness! What?
That is a reef aquarium. That's
Man.
Full of, what is that? I guess there's a mix of SPS, soft
coral. There's
everything in there. That's a mixed reef.
They even got a gorgonian.
Yeah, right up there in the top. All right. Well.
Wow, that got me.
What about this one?
Food.
No,
wow,
no.
I think no. Are you
Wait a
serious?
minute. Let's go back. This should look very familiar.
Oh my goodness. I think it was the colors, I just was instantly thinking, okay, mashed potatoes or something like.
Right. Well, it is Thanksgiving. You got food on the brain.
Yes.
But this is your reef tank.
Yeah.
This is yours, man. All right. Well, here we go. Here's the next one. Food. He's got it now. He's got it.
Finally.
Good.
That's harder than I thought.
I mean, I thought you were going to be killing it. I thought you would get every single one of these correct. But that's a nice looking turkey. Here we go.
Food. Oh my goodness. Are you serious?
I'm so glad that one tricked you, because I was actually planning for that to happen, where it looked like Thanksgiving colors. So
yeah, that got me.
Yes. Got it. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. I think this is the last one. This is the last one.
That's got to be food. Yep. Okay.
Yes, there it is.
All right.
Look at that food too. Turkey.
Looks good.
Is that cranberries, stuffing, mashed potatoes?
Yeah.
I mean, what are you putting on your plate at Thanksgiving? Do you just go a little bit of everything, or do you
A
have
little
a
bit of everything.
specific a little bit of everything? Okay.
The first plate is usually a little bit of everything, and then I figure out what tastes really good, and I go back for more.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm a huge turkey fan, so I will fill up on turkey the entire day. Even like turkey or ham, I might get one piece of ham to mix a little bit of everything, but
Yeah.
it's turkey the whole
Oh,
day.
turkey all the way for sure.
Turkey all the way. Now, have you had a deep fried turkey
I
or
believe
a fried?
so.
Yeah, fried turkey is like you inject it with the flavoring, put it in a big pot, fry it up.
Yeah.
Super good.
Man, what was I like 2 for 6 on that?
Let's see. The first one was a given. That was your sample.
Yes.
The second one you said was food, so you got that one wrong.
Yep.
And then I tricked you with the orange sunset.
That was hard.
So you went 2 for 5.
Man, that's not
Two
good.
for 5.
Figured I would do better than that.
It was challenging. I mean,
It was. Honestly, it was.
short amount of time to guess, man. But with it being Thanksgiving, we hope that you enjoy your food, enjoy time with family if that's how you spend your Thanksgiving, and just enjoy this day today and just relax a little bit, take a step back. I mean, if you're there in front of your reef aquarium, relax, enjoy, eat some turkey, watch your fish swim, and just enjoy the day today and be thankful for everything that you have. Be thankful and grateful. Just give thanks today.
Definitely. So now we're going to go ahead and jump into our scientific segment with Levi, which is me right here. So we're going to go ahead and
Let's
share
do
the
it.
scientific name and kind of just explain it, explain the fish and what it requires and all that sort of stuff. So,
All right. So what do you got for us today?
all right. So right here we have the Chaetodon semilavardis. Now this is a pretty well-known butterfly fish, just simply because of its sheer beauty. It's a super beautiful butterfly fish. I recently just purchased one of these, and I have it over in my tank that we're going to be talking about here sometime soon, later down the road. But this is by far one of my favorite butterfly fishes, just because of the color, and they're relatively easy to keep. They eat a lot of prepared foods, frozen foods, mysis, brine shrimp. Clam on the half shell is always good to have on hand with these guys. I've seen plenty of people keep them in reef tanks. I don't know if I would specifically, but I mean, you're always playing with fire with the butterfly fish.
Mhm.
This specific species is just super gorgeous, super unique. It has a couple different names. Some people call it the golden butterfly or the blue-eyed butterfly. There's quite a few different names for it. But every time I see this, I just automatically think of semilavardis. Just a super unique name, super cool fish, and I'm glad to share it with you guys today.
Really cool. Say the name for everyone again one more time.
Chaetodon semilavardis.
Nice. Say that 5 times fast.
I don't know if I can do that. It probably sound terrible.
So, how big are you, Levi, with Black Friday? Are you all for like hitting those deals, or what are your thoughts behind Black Friday?
Honestly, I used to be more into Black Friday when I was younger, but
Okay.
now I just feel like now that we've moved down to Florida specifically, like going to the store on Black Friday is pretty intense. I used to live in the middle of nowhere in Michigan, and you can go on Black Friday, and it's just like any other day. But I know Elizabeth likes to go out and do some shopping, and I mean, I don't mind shopping as well, but just with all the people, it gets a little stressful, you know.
Yeah, definitely going out in person is super stressful. Tons of people in line, people
Fighting over stuff.
fighting over products. Yeah, jumping over people, pushing people. Like,
Yeah.
it gets crazy out there. So shopping online is definitely the way to go. And that's what we're going to talk about today. And if you're looking for specific deals or around your aquarium, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Thanksgiving weekend, those are the days to cash in on some deals.
Yep.
All right. So Levi and I got together and we put together some Black Friday deal products for you to be searching for, or just deals that we thought we would share here today on the podcast. So the first thing I'm going to bring up here is the API Saltwater Master Test Kit. Now, setting up the 2 10-gallon reef tanks with the Tampa Bay saltwater live rock and live sand, I chose this to be the starting point for testing that aquarium. And if you're brand new to setting up a reef aquarium, this is a good place to start. API is a good starter kit where you can test your ammonia, test your nitrites, test your nitrate, make sure that cycling is going. And right now, or during Black Friday, you can save a little bit of money on this. I want to say 10 to 15% off, but we're going to have the Amazon affiliate links to all of this down in the description and show notes below. So if you want to check out any of these products or head on over to Amazon, go ahead and click those links. It'll take you right to what we're talking about. But Levi, how do you feel about API as a good place to start when you're first getting your feet wet in the hobby?
Yeah, definitely when you're first starting out, you know, you got a lot of expenses going on. And I mean, the test kit works quite well. I used it all up until a few months ago, actually, and I started switching over to the Hannah test kits. But yeah, I've used that like my whole reefing hobby career, to be honest. And I mean, it's pretty darn accurate, and it's not that expensive for what it is. So
yeah, you pretty much get everything you need in the two kits that they have. They have the Reef Master Test is the other one that does
calcium,
yeah,
magnesium.
yeah. So between the two kits, you get everything that you need versus buying them separately from some other brands. But you can always, as you progress in the hobby, of course, upgrade your test kits. But I always recommend these right off the bat for beginning hobbyists. And then the next product I wanted to share is a refractometer. This thing is a great deal during Black Friday because you're actually going to save a percentage off. Depending on what brand that you get, if you're searching on Amazon, make sure you find one that is for a saltwater aquarium because they are used in other industries too. So you want to make sure you get the right one. But these are relatively inexpensive, and I've found them to be very accurate, and they hold calibration really well.
Yeah, definitely. So me personally, I've been recently switching over to a lot of the Hannah checkers. And I believe it was on saltwateraquarium.com. They're like 16% off for their Black Friday sale. So I mean, they are a little more expensive, but this is the time of year and the like when all the sales are going on to maybe get some of that more expensive stuff that you've been kind of looking at, you know, throughout the past year, and maybe kind of do your little impulse buys on things now that they're a little cheaper with some of the sales. So I mean, that's always kind of what I use Black Friday for and Cyber Monday, just to kind of keep an eye out for maybe something that I've been thinking about getting throughout the past year and maybe score a little deal on it to save some money.
Yeah, absolutely. And the Hannah checkers are really good, really quick. It saves you time when testing.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to look at a color change. It does it for you and you get the digital readout. So really cool product there. The nitrate one, I have not gotten my hands on one of those yet. So I may have to take you up on your advice and go jump on that deal.
Yeah, I'm kind of doing like one by one right now, you know, because I mean, they're like, I think they're like averages around like 52 or something per unit. So
yeah, I believe you're right. Something like that. This is another cool one that you have.
yeah, so the salinity tester specifically, I believe that was like 16% off as well. But it's super convenient. Like you were saying with the refractometer, they're pretty darn accurate and they're really easy to use once you calibrate them. I've heard of some people having some issues. I know you said you've had an issue in the past with them. But I recently just got one at Aqua Daytona. Another way you can get cheap discounts is if you're at the shows. That's why I got this at the show. Got a really good discount on it, and that's why I got it. But yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, I mean, if you're looking for some stuff that you maybe have wanted throughout the year, this is a good time, you know, to look for those deals and score some deals. But I mean, 16% off, I mean, you're saving a decent amount of dollars, you know, so.
Yeah, absolutely. And it works great. It really does. And it's probably just because I had it for a while, it started to just do some weird stuff on me. So went back to my trusty old refractometer, but both of them work really well. And like you said, with this one, that digital readout, it's just really easy to use. So really cool. If you are looking for a great wave maker for your reef aquarium, I think I'm going to talk about this product forever until I find something better. But I really enjoy the Hygger Wavemaker. I mean, the DC controller, the control panel there, it does take a little bit to figure it out. But once you have that scheduled and dialed in, I mean, it's a really good pump. It's magnetic to your tank. It has the suction cups that hold to the magnet, so it's not going to fall off in your aquarium or anything. It's got the sleek, slender design, so it's very similar to like those low profile pumps like the Nero pumps.
Yep.
I believe the higher dollar one it's $99, but on Black Friday, you're actually going to save some money on it. Let me see if I can pull that price up. This might be for the smaller one. So here's the price of the Hygger Wavemaker Black Friday deal. You can see that the smaller one, $69.99, and that price is cut to $55.99, and that's the 1600 gallon per hour Wavemaker. And the larger one that I just had on screen, that one is 2600 GPH, I believe. But it's just a really good pump.
Yeah,
I've
I
had
mean,
no problems with.
can't go wrong.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just like the low profile look of it.
Definitely. All right. So I kind of just use this picture just to kind of gauge kind of what I'm going at. But this is from saltwateraquarium.com, and there's multiple different brands you can get as well. But this time of year, I mean, when you're scoring these deals, it's also good to, kind of think of stocking up on some of the items that you may need throughout the year. I get some discounts on like filter socks, for example, like I have photographed here. Bulk Reef Supply, saltwateraquarium.com. They got some good sales going on. So if you're buying that stuff in bulk, it's a good time to get it this time of year, simply because you can save throughout the year as you're getting stuff now. So just keep that in mind. And I know you got like Cyber Monday, Black Friday. A lot of the sales run like this whole entire week through the weekend. So just kind of keep that in mind, that just buying stuff in bulk right now is also a good idea. And that's kind of what I typically do, get your filter socks kind of stacked up for the whole year, because simply, I mean, over time, you can wash them, you can do whatever you need to do with them, but simply them deteriorating over time can kind of get irritating. So yeah, this is a good time to, stock up on some of those things that you might need a good quantity of throughout the year as well. Because just about every online retailer or even local fish store retailers are kind of, blowing some of that stuff out at a good cost.
Yeah, absolutely. And talking about getting stuff that you need to replenish or restock, one thing that I do around this time every year is I will pick up filters for my RODI unit.
Definitely.
So around this time, I'll usually pick up 2 new membranes, and then I'll pick up like the sediment filter, the carbon block, some DI resin, and then kind of stockpile that and then have that ready throughout the year.
Definitely.
And then another good thing about that is in doing that, I'll change out my membranes to the unit as well.
Yeah.
And so now I know that every Thanksgiving or coming up to Christmas, that's when I change my RODI unit. And so it helps me remember, because I always forget stuff.
Me too.
But yeah, so that's awesome. Let's see. So what other products do we have? I think we ran through the gamut of products. I got one more thing to share. And if you're brand new and you're setting up a new aquarium, this is a nice small hang on the back filter. It's what I have in the 10-gallon aquarium. It's nice and quiet. It's very simple. It does come with a little carbon filter in there, but if you remove that, you have plenty of space to use whatever filter media that you want. You can put in there. It's got a big enough compartment.
So on the intake there, is that like a little like surface skimmer?
Yeah, so it comes with a little tiny surface skimmer as well.
Oh, that's pretty convenient.
Yeah, so it's got the nice little skimmer. It's got plenty of space to put stuff in there. I personally like Aquachar over activated carbon that I used in the past, so I'll probably be putting that in the tank
Yeah, definitely.
to help with the filtration part. But yeah, it's been really good, and this one's super quiet right out the gate.
That's a good idea for like, especially like nano tanks, I feel like, because I always struggle getting like certain nano tanks, to get enough flow to kind of keep that surface film off, because if your water gets kind of stagnant, you get this kind of little film on top of the water. So, I mean, surface skimmers are definitely the way to go. And I mean, if you can get like an all-in-one right there, pretty much, I mean, that's super convenient.
Yeah, the water flow coming out of that waterfall filter there at the top gives nice surface agitation and
Nice.
keeps it from being stagnant for sure.
Sweet.
So there you have it. That's some Black Friday deals to go check out. You can go over to saltwateraquarium.com, bulkreefsupply.com, or Amazon. I mean, if I'm going to be honest, that's probably where I'm shopping, is Amazon.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I even found the Nero 3, the Nero 5 are on sale over there on Amazon. At least the Nero 5, I believe, is like 20% off. It looks like it's 20% off on Bulk Reef Supply and Saltwater Aquarium as well. So
Nice.
wherever you want to shop. I don't know if it's only for certain days that have already happened since recording this, or if it's for Black Friday itself. But definitely check that product out on Amazon.
Definitely.
Because the Nero pumps have been pretty good for me as well.
Yeah.
So I really enjoy those.
Yeah, and I mean, if you have time too, be sure to, for Black Friday and then I believe Small Business Saturday is Saturday as well. Go check out your local fish store, see what they got going on. A lot of them are running deals as well. So
yeah, absolutely. That's a good thing to bring up, because all of this we talked about online, and we kind of talked about how crazy it is going out to the stores, but that's mostly if you're looking for like a big screen TV or something, I'm sure. I don't think we're throwing elbows at local fish stores.
yeah.
Yeah, no.
I mean, you never know. There might be a certain coral, but you never know.
Maybe they only have like one, clownfish or something that's really popular, and people are trying to get that same clownfish. But no, more than likely, no, probably not. So yeah, definitely check out your local fish store for some deals as well. And I always enjoy the day when I'm at my local fish store looking for a new coral or fish for the tank. But definitely buying stuff is the way to support your local fish store. So get in there and do that as well. But let us know what kind of deals you guys find on Black Friday in the comments below. Thank you so much for checking out the Coral Reef Talk podcast here on Thanksgiving. And we are super thankful for all of you reef fanatics who watch and listen each and every single week. And let us know what you think about this episode in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.
See ya.